Everyone's got a right to be a sucker once. The Red Pill is a new wave movement that poses as a noble effort to reveal the terrible facts about female nature. Some of these truths include female oppression is a myth and men are the ones who get the short end of the stick. Men and women are inherently different, so each gender should carry out its designated role in society. Females, for example, should raise the children at home, while men should work instead of displaying emotion or weakness. At first glance, this appears to be harmless alpha male advice, but a closer examination reveals that it is gradually evolving into a cult aimed at radicalizing young guys into hating women and perceiving them as inferior. Kevin Samuels, a former image consultant turned red pill dating coach with hundreds of thousands of weekly viewers, is the ringleader of this so-called movement. Many younger men have followed in his footsteps after watching his success. He invites women, primarily African American women, to discuss the social dynamic between men and women in these streams. But it's actually just a weekly blood sport aimed at reducing women's self-esteem to that of a pound puppy who didn't get picked. He says he only sees a gorgeous woman once or twice a year and that he gives himself a 9 out of 10 rating when asked. I understand that confidence may be a powerful tool, but when it comes at the expense of others, it's labeled narcissism. He consistently asks the women in his streams their height, weight, and dress size first, regardless of their personality, morals, or overall character. He believes that men who are financially secure and provide for their families should accept nothing less than supermodel level attractiveness. A woman's divinity is metaphysical. It has nothing to do with her physical appearance. A lovely woman has the power to transform an average man into a world conqueror, and it is something that is felt rather than seen. You've heard of scorned women, but there are scorned guys, and their lessons appear to be trauma projections from their own experiences. Do not believe what these so-called teachers say about women being held captive. By any stretch of the imagination, he's not accountable. Why not make yourself responsible? You have the ability to regulate your ideas, which allows you to control your actions. You have complete control over your reality and can attract whatever type of lady you like. The true meaning of taking the red pill is this: the story ends when you take the blue pill. Get out of bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You decide to swallow the red pill. We'll show you how far down the rabbit hole you can go if you stay in Fantasyland. These men understand that building an audience based on hate is simpler than building an audience based on love. Being a part of this group satisfies the ego's desire for competitors and conflict. The others are correct, while others are wrong. To define its identity, the collective ego needs opponents, which eventually prevents you from becoming your own man. Collective egos are more prone to commit offenses that an individual would never consider. I agree that you should not try to make your partner your therapist, but you are a human being with a complete spectrum of feelings, and feeling those emotions and not hiding them from your partner is an important part of the life experience. When you show vulnerability to the right women, it strengthens your bond, and it helps you resolve insecurities. Even the most admirable men don't hide their feelings. However, if you concentrate on that type of women, that's what you'll attract. I'm not saying these gold-digging women don't exist, they very certainly do. However, if you continue to seek confirmation from these so-called influencers, you will be unable to escape your negative ideas, and the cycle will continue. This is known as confirmation bias. Simply said, believe in the universe, work on yourself, and bring happiness and love to others. Because you can't lose if you constantly attempt to do the right thing. You will be doubly rewarded for the love you give yourself. You will look back on your life and be glad that you lived a life full of joy and love. Because if you don't, you will wind up on your deathbed nothing but a heart full of hatred and an empty house.